Sports Team GZ Show. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification. Yeah, it was good, y'all. So we're gonna be talking about Raptors with the win over Timberwolves. RJ Barrett and Scottie Barnes lead the Raptors to a victory. Man, those guys they look so good out there. But I just want to say, this team right now, the way this team look, I think they could battle anybody in the East. I know we got Cleveland coming up on Sunday, but man, Cleveland. Cleveland's a good team. I think they're the best team in the East right now. Yeah, they're the best team in the East. You know, but those guys, were playing good last night. Good to see teammates with teammates. Randall and Julius Randall and RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett had to show up last night on his old teammates, and he was spectacular. Man, he was spectacular. I said RJ Barrett showed, everybody and proving everybody wrong about him, and even the Knicks. Because as I said, like right now, I told people, y'all go look back on my video 2 months ago before the season started. I said RJ Barrett, he gonna average like 25, 24 a game, and he's doing that. As I said, it's it's good to see. It's a good team. We had my boy Scottie back last night. Terminator Scottie, I am back. And man, did he deliver? I mean, with his 17 points, with his vision and all that stuff, and the way he played defense, he just came in just knocking down threes. Like, when you're in traffic and you just emerge with the traffic and just everything just going smooth. That's how Scottie looked when he came back last night. With his team. That's how he show you why he's one of the leaders. I said both him and RJ Barrett, the leader on the team, and they're doing good things. Those guys complement each other so good. You could tell they love being around each other. You could tell, off season, their friendship got better. They got to know each other better off the court and on the court. And man, did you see that last night? Those guys, man, I'm so happy to see the team play like the way they played last night. It was wonderful. It was wonderful to see Scottie back. As I said, when Scottie comes back, that's gonna be RJ Barrett, and Scottie Barnes. They look like a good duo. They're gonna be a good duo. And I told people this before. As I said, look at my video. Before I started the season. Well, I mean, before they started the season, preseason and regular season, I said Raptors got a future super team. I have the three on my thumbnail. RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly, but I did not know. I did not know Grady Dick, was gonna deliver up so fast. Like he was gonna, emerge with traffic so good. Like man. But even though RJ Barrett, Grady Dick didn't have his spectacular game, guess what? He was on defense. He was doing the little things. That they don't really count. But I like that. If you can't score, your night's not going and you're missing them threes. You see what I'm saying? Get it done. Get them blocks out, them blocks, them steals. But they're gonna get you some, you see what I'm saying, some respect too from your teammates. And those little things count. So I like to see that about, Grady Dick. He was doing wonderful, big things last night. Big things. He looks good out there. Pirtle, once again, we know Pirtle has stepped his game up. Even though he didn't have a 20 or, double game like everybody expected him to have last night. We know that was not going to happen because, your boy, Terminator Scottie Barnes came back. But Pirtle did box out, did put Rudy Gay, not Rudy Gay, my bad, Rudy Gobert up on his heels, battle with him in the paint. And even though he had his fouls, he still looked good. I like what he did. Those little extra minutes that he get, he played good. As I said, this is his best season, he had. And I talk so much. I know I was preaching about him and talking about, the trade, but I still see him in a trade package because, and I don't know. I just know how, Raptors are full of surprises. I've been watching this team for years. They'll have a player that's we've seen what happened with DeMar DeRozan. They had a player that was being spectacular and they traded him. So as I said, this is a business, so expect anything. But yeah, Rudy Gobert, man, and it's crazy because I'm like, damn, Timberwolves lost out. They traded Karl Anthony Towns, and it's like, damn. I think if they could have, they would have traded Rudy Gobert, but you know, Scottie was on his game last night. Like I say, Scottie looked really good, box out, communicating, passing the ball. You know what I mean? Looking, getting back on defense. Reading the play before the play before they start the play. Like as I said, his defense makes the team good. Good. But yeah, battle was good as well. I like what I see from these guys last night, man. Like I said, I like what I see. Battle was good. We need to keep him like coming off the bench and giving us, even 10, 6 points. We need that. But yeah, RJ Barrett with the 31 points. So I'm saying shining last night. Show up with his old teammates. Like, yeah, I got traded. Y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all acting like y'all are the team. You know what I mean? No, I'm over here. I'm comfortable. I'm living my best life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work, y'all. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what he did last night. He showed up his old teammates. You know what I'm saying? He showed up his old teammates. He was balling. He was balling last night. He was balling. RJ was on. You know what I mean? Showing, throwing up a sign to his old teammates. Randall was like, all right, RJ, I see you. But they're good friends. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. I don't know what happened. But I would love to see Randall here, Julius Randall here next year with RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly and Scottie Barnes. That would be a good fit. That would be a good fit. Julius Randle will fit anywhere. And Boucher, man, Boucher had. I know. Chris Boucher must have heard me. He had 22 points last night, a couple of blocks, rebounds, and he dominated him. Chris Boucher should have got the key. I hope he got the chain. The chain last night, the Raptors bling bling chain, because he dominate. Nasri, and he was killing, man. In the fourth quarter, he was going up playing defense, and I like that. That's what I'm saying. I like that about Boucher because he knows he got to play. As I said, he was dominating last night. You know what I mean? He had Nasri weak. That's what I'm saying. Like they was going at it. Because I guess I'm as I said, when guys know what's gonna happen in trades and who could get traded for who, and who could come to the city, as I've been speculating, I told y'all, you know what I mean, we might end up with Nas Reed. I don't know, but the way they were playing last night, even though I guess they must have been playing like that. Raptors must have been playing like that because they got the first game, even though the first game shouldn't got away, but we got our revenge. We got our beat up. We we got over there, got our revenge and beat them back up. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got a superstar, young talent squad in the making in the East, and that's the Toronto Raptors, man. You know what I mean? In the next 3 years, they're gonna be a force to reckon with. I'm gonna say 2 years, 3 to 4. You know what I mean? Maybe 4 years championship caliber, 3 years, but they're gonna be a force to reckon with. Scottie Barnes fit good with his teams. As I said, those guys, they love playing against each other. I don't like that. Anthony Edwards, you see what I'm saying? He had a game last night, but he was kind of like, he was kind of quiet. I thought he was going to explode on us in the fourth quarter because, we know Ant, you always explode on people in the fourth quarter. But I didn't see that, you know what I mean? I don't know, as I said, they still learning, but they're good. I don't expect them to be back in the, you know what I'm saying, the NBA West Coast Finals again. Maybe a second round, maybe a second round exit. I don't know. But yeah, Pirtle was still battling in the paint. As I said, he didn't have his monster point game that everybody expect him to have, but it shows you guys could still put in the work when people are not stepping up. So if guys are missing their shot, they know who to pass the ball to. It's a teamwork, and I like the way what Scottie said. I'm gonna get to what Scottie said later on. Let me get to Julius Randle. As I said, we had him locked too. But we had him locked. But yeah, y'all gotta pass the ball to Abaji Ochai because remember, yo, when he's in the corner, that's his spot. You know what I mean? Just remember, Abaji is that 3-point shooter, you know, that we need to keep. Remember, even though Chris Boucher went off last night, you know what I mean? I still trust Abaji Ochai in the fourth with the ball shooting the 2. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing against Boucher, but I'm just saying it was a good game last night. You know, it was a good game. I like what I see from guys. It was brilliant. You know, RJ Barrett showed up his old teammates and showed them like, yeah, I'm in the 6 now. I'm in the 6 now. I mean, I'm in the 6 now. I'm happy. I'm playing with, you know what I mean, a guy that trusts me. It's what I'm saying. He passes me the ball. I pass him the ball. You know what I mean? We communicate. We gel together. I'm having fun, even though we lost. It still feels like they're winning, and that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? It's still supposed to feel like you're winning because you're not gonna put all the team like they do in the West. Other teams do in the West when they lose, they blame each other. No, you're still supposed to lift each other up. And that's what he did before he was at the press conference. He's like, oh no, you know, I love my guys. You know, we're gonna do this. We're gonna ride together. And that reminds me of Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan when they first started their little thing going on. They were bad boys. They ride together. They said we ride together. We win together. We lose together. So I like that. But yeah, you know, these guys, man, nice game. Good thing when I see last night. What I said, Chris Boucher, dominate. You know what I mean? Nobody. Naz Reid was. You know what I mean? But I hope he gets better. I see he had a little knee injury. I hope he gets better. I'm saying, but we dominate that game last night in the fourth quarter. That's what I want to see. We're supposed to close out. And I told y'all in my previous video, listen, Scottie Barnes is a closer. And trust me, Scottie Barnes made it easier for us to close that game last night. That's why he's the leader of this team. You know what I mean? He made it easier to close the game last night. That's why he's the leader of the team. And I told you, I've been telling y'all, having some of those games that we lost, that we wasn't supposed to lose, if we would have had Scottie Barnes like the LA Clippers game, if we would have had Scottie Barnes in those games, it would have been an easy closer. It would have been an easy win. But he's back. And I mean, as I said, I'm not going to change my talk. We're a playing team. And that's where we're at right now. But like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, y'all. I'm up.